leadership, what we mostly do, we start off kind of doing a check-in. So we ask them their highs and lows of the week, kind of to see how they're feeling, see if like they're greatest stressed, if they're like okay where they are right now, and basically just make sure they're doing all right, kind of towards the end of the year, especially with all the finals coming up.
So I've been on the crew team for 4 years, and in the beginning it was a bit of a struggle to have to balance athletics with academics, but I learned that through like hard work and budgeting your time, you can get the best results and have the best time. I know that sometimes at night you feel like you have so much work when you get back from sports at like 6 o'clock, but you're gonna learn how to spend your time wisely, and like on the weekends sometimes you have to make some sacrifices between having to go to a regatta or having to study, but you're gonna over time learn that spending time on those important things is gonna give you the best results.
So the one piece of advice I would give to my peerlings or any underclassmen is to just learn how to manage your time, because you have a lot of things to do at Sacred Heart. So if you do like one thing at a time and like don't overschedule yourselves, you can go really far. For example, I take a lot of computer science courses because that's what I'm passionate about, and if you're passionate about something you should pursue it, no matter what. So just learn how to find your passion, explore new things. Like I joined Chinese newspaper club this year. I don't know why, I don't speak Chinese, but it's just a fun thing to do. Just explore, find your passion, and stick with it.
I would definitely try not to waste time, because I did a lot of that in high school and I could have gotten a lot more sleep than I did. Yeah, and like don't spend a ton of time on like social media, just like scrolling through Instagram or Facebook, because like not everything really is that important, and it's probably better to be spending your time like getting your work done first, and then maybe hanging out with friends or like being present.
To not over stress everything through high school, because there's like obviously a lot to stress about, but like looking back on the 4 years here, now that I'm a senior, like so many of the things that I stressed about are so unimportant. Like standardized testing even, it's obviously a big deal and you want to try your best, but stressing over it and freaking out about it is really not worth it, because in the end, wherever you end up, you'll be happy.
Okay, my biggest advice is just to try as many things as possible. I actually took 3 electives. I took a different elective every single year. My freshman year I did drama, my sophomore year I did photography, and my junior year I took broadcast, because there are so many amazing opportunities at Sacred Heart, and just taking advantage of all of them is so important. And you know, for me, my favorite thing here is doing the musicals and the plays, because it's, especially being from Sacred Heart, being in an all-girls school, and having such a small group of people, you really have these amazing opportunities to be in roles that you will never be able to be in.
And as you're finishing up your first year of high school, just make sure not to get too caught up in the tests. Really take this time to also like have a little bit of fun. Don't like obviously do well in your finals, study for them, but make sure you're not only focusing on finals, because then you're gonna get way too stressed out and you're just not gonna be in a good place.